This is line 49, unforgettable eighth notes. And in this line, we move our two eighth notes to the second beat. So if we count that first measure of 49, we would count that 1, 2, and 3, 4. Our first quarter note comes on beat 1 because every measure always starts with 1. And that quarter note gets a full beat. So whatever comes next has to start on 2. So the first eighth note would be on 2, which gets a half beat. So whatever follows it would have to be on and, which is the second eighth note. It gets a half a beat, so whatever come next would come on beat 3. So the quarter note's on 3, it gets a whole beat, so the next quarter note would have to come on 4. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. Let's clap and count that first measure. Ready? Together. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, now let's clap and count all the way through 49. Try patting your foot as well while you're counting, and make sure your foot is going down, up on the eighth notes. Here we go. 1, 2, begin now. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 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 Now we're ready to play line 49. Okay, now let's play through number 49, unforgettable eighth notes. Here we go. 1, 2, here we go. And keep backing that up and going over it and working on your tonguing and making sure we keep those eighth notes nice and even. Remember to practice this with the metronome. Now let's play through number 50, Mahoneman Harvest. Let's say and finger the first 4 measures first. Here we go. Counting and fingering. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Now. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, hold 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, rest. 3, rest. So let's play those 4 measures. 1, 2, ready. All right, now let's look at the second ending. Let's finger and say the second ending, finger and say the counts. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, rest. Half note. Let's play that now. Just the second ending. 1, 2, here we go now. Right, keep working on those sections, those segments, until you have them worked out completely. Now we can go all the way through number 50. Here we go. 1, 2, and and keep backing that up and going over it until you've got it completely worked out where we're moving easily between notes without making mistakes. Okay, this is line 51, eighth notes on the edge. In this line, we have our 2 eighth notes on the first beat. So we have eighth, eighth, quarter, 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 with the eighth notes getting a half a beat each. So the first eighth note comes on 1, gets a half a beat. So the second eighth note would be on and, gets a half a beat. Then we have the quarter note on 2, a quarter note on 3, and a quarter note on 4. So we count that first measure, 1 and 2, 3, 4. So clap and count that first measure with me. Ready? Here we go now. 1 and 2, 3, 4. So now that we've done that, we can clap all the way through number 51. Here we go. 1, 2, begin now. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 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 So keep going back over that until you're comfortable getting those eighth notes even, and that you can say them with your foot padding down, up, down, down, down. Now let's play through number 51, eighth notes on the edge. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. Okay, keep backing that up and keep working on those eighth notes. Okay, now we're looking at number 52, Let Me Fly Now. This is only 4 measures long, so we're just going to finger all the way through this and say the counts. Notice we have a key signature again. All the B's are flat and all the E's are flat. Here we go. Finger with me. Finger and count. 2, ready, begin. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, hold 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, hold 4. Notice I move that slide very quickly using wrist and fingers as well as the elbow. The more you practice, the more you learn what the slide position is, the quicker you'll be able to move the slide. So let's play through this now. Number 52. 1, 2, ready. Just keep backing that up, keep going through it until you can move that slide that quick and easy without making any mistakes. This is number 53 sight reading challenge, Promenade. You've already written the bar lines in on this, or if you haven't, pause the video and write your bar lines in every fourth measure, every fourth beat to make the measures. We have 4 measures per line, so we're going to go over this one line at a time. So let's finger and count the first line. First thing we need to look at is the key signature. Make sure that we're seeing that B flat and that E flat, and that makes every B and E flat in the entire piece. So let's finger and count number 53, first line. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, begin. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3, hold 4. Now let's play through that. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. Okay, now we're looking at the second line. So let's finger and count the second line of 53. Still the same key signature. Here we go, ready, now. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, rest. 3, rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, rest. Make sure we get that second position up to where it's about 2 finger widths of silver showing between the slide stock and the sleeve. Let's play through that now. Second line of 53. 1, 2, ready? Okay, keep backing this up. Keep going over the individual lines until you have them completely worked out. Now that you've worked them out, it's time to play all the way through. So let's go all the way through 53 together. Here we go. 1, 2, ready? So keep backing that up, keep going through it. Make sure that we're moving that slide quickly between slide positions and that we're not making mistakes. Listen back to yourself, record yourself playing, listen back, and listen to what you're doing so you can tell if you're missing stuff. Now we're looking at 54, Rio con Brio. This is normally a test item, so you probably want to spend a little extra time on this to make sure that you have this up to the level that you want to be graded on. So we're going to look at this in 4 measure sections, one line at a time. First, looking at our key signature, making sure that we realize that all the B's are flat in first position, all our E's are flat in third. Since there's no flat on the A space, all of our A's are in second position. So let's finger and count through line 1. Here we go. Ready, begin. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, hold 4, hold 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, rest. Now let's make sure we hold that half note tied to the quarter for 3 full beats. So it's 3, hold 4, hold 1, and the next note comes on 2. So let's play that line together now. 1, 2, here we go. Okay, make sure you hold that half note tied to the quarter for 3 beats. Don't cheat it or they'll make you get ahead. Now let's look at the second line. Let's finger and count line 2 of 54. Remembering our key signature, B flat and E flat. Here we go, ready? Now, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3, hold. And just hold that as long as you want to. Let's play through that line now. Here we go. 1, 2, ready. All right. Just keep working on these individual lines until you have them worked out completely to where you're easily going through them and not fumbling for slide positions. Then go through the whole piece. So now let's play all the way through 54 together. 1, 2, ready. So keep backing that up and keep working on this until you're ready to take this for a test.